Hey, Robert Irvine here, and we're talking about kids and how do we get kids in the kitchen and why it's important to get them in the kitchen early. Well, it's really simple. Healthier choices, better food for them, and they understand where and what food does for our body. Great segment, stay tuned. So here's a question from Sarah, and it was about how do we get kids to have fun in the kitchen? Well, Sarah, what I do with my girls, or what I did because my girls are a little older now, was to take them to a supermarket, number one, let them pick out the food and spices and herbs, go home, blindfold them, and make them smell and taste, making it kind of a game. We have to make sure that kids have fun when they're in the kitchen, but it's also an educational process. We want to teach them the fresh herbs and vinegars and things like this, help us digest food. That's what I would do. Sarah, thanks for writing in. Hope you have fun with your kids. Thanks, Sage, for the question. What I would do with children to start them chopping or using a knife is take cucumbers or parsley, something that's very soft that they can push through the knife really easy. I remember taking my daughter, Talia, when she was 3 years old, to cut a tomato with a very, very sharp knife. And if you watch the kids, they are very, very smart. But I would start with either yellow squash, zucchini, cucumbers, parsley, something that makes them comfortable with that knife first. You have to build up that comfort level because after all, knives are sharp and kids get scared. Hope that helps you. Michael, thanks for the question. Well, it's really important to have children try lots of different foods so they understand what they taste like and what they do for their bodies. But I know it's very difficult to get picky kids to eat unusual things. If you remember, I did a show with the First Lady where I took cauliflower and broccoli and I pureed them up and made them into a pizza. So it makes it more acceptable to children. I mean, who doesn't like pizza? But let's make that pizza with healthy food. So basically you're disguising the food that they don't like. And if you try eating cauliflower when it's raw, kids hate it. But if you boil it and puree it, add salt, pepper, a few herbs, put it onto a pizza, hey, they're getting the benefits of that cauliflower in a completely different way, and they have no idea they're eating cauliflower. So we've got a lot of questions from an awful lot of people of what type of foods can kids make unsupervised? Here's my answer. I never want a child in a kitchen unsupervised where there's heat sources or knives. There has to be supervision. But what you can do is buy pre-cut fresh vegetables, pre-cut fresh fruit, and let them make the dressings and let them make the plates. But you know, I'm always worried about safety. I'm always thinking about what could happen. If you're in the kitchen with your children, very little is going to happen. Make sure you stay safe. Remember, food, family, fitness. It's your job, parents. Have fun doing it. See you next time.